Hello students. So today I'm going to discuss the next topic in organizing function. Already introduction and importance and process we have done. So today we are going to do what is organization structure. Now organizational structure is the framework within which all the managerial and operational tasks are performed. Okay, it's just a framework like how you are going to perform the task in an organization. Who will be, how many departments will be there, like this we have seen in the second step in the organizing process, that is departmentation. There we have seen that after identifying and dividing the work into small jobs, then these similar activities are grouped together. So how we are grouping those activities, and these activities when grouped together they form a departments. Okay, so formation of departments, how many departments will be there in an organization, then this is actually which is discussed in organization structure. So that is a structure, it means the number of departments and who the designations in the particular department. Now it is the framework within which managerial and operational tasks are performed. You can also define organization structure as a network of job positions. As I said, the job positions will be there, the designations, responsibilities and authority at different levels of organization. There are 3 levels of organization. So what will be the job position, responsibilities and authority at different levels, that taken together is known as the organizational structure. Now in this structure there are 2 types of organization structure actually we can have in a business organization: functional and divisional. Now the first type of organizational structure is the functional structure. So functional structure is the main focus in functional structure is on same type of activities. That means this type of structure is created keeping in mind the functions performed by the organization. Now there are different departments in an organization in functional structure based on the function performed, as I said. So suppose production department, marketing department, finance department, purchase department and HR department. Suppose these departments are created in an organization. Now all the work related to production department will be kept in production department. All the activities related to marketing of the product will be there under marketing department. Now all the work related to finance in this, like that, departments are created keeping in mind the functions or the activities performed. Similar activities under one department. Now, what are the advantages of this? First is specialization. Since same activities are kept under one department, so every time same activities is done by the employees, so it leads to specialization. There will be easy supervision because again similar activities are done again and again, and limited area is there, so that is why it is easy to supervise the work. Then easy coordination because all the departments are interrelated. So they all coordinate with each other for achievement of the goals. It helps in increasing efficiency. How the efficiency increases? Because they have to focus only on a limited area, and their efficiency increases, and it is easy to provide them training when the departments are created on functional basis, because again a limited skill is required to perform the particular task. So these are the advantages of functional structure. Coming to the disadvantages. Difficulty in achieving goals. Why there is difficulty? Because all the departments will focus on their own departmental issues, and that is why it is difficult to, that is why coordination also decreases there. Because everybody they focuses on their own departmental goals, and they ignore, or sometimes they are not taking care of the organizational goals. Then departmental heads attitude. Okay, the departmental heads, they have their supremacy, they over the particular department, so this attitude also adversely affects the goal achievement. Then difficulty in fixing responsibility. Since all the departments are interrelated, in case of failure it is very difficult to locate the error, or it is very difficult to fix the responsibility that which department was ignoring the organizational goals, or which department was not working up to the mark, because of whom business has faced the failure. It is very difficult to fix here. And inflexibility, they don't want to change. So these are the disadvantages and advantages of functional structure. Next is divisional structure. Now for organization, the organization which is large, very big organization, which is very producing a lot of products, different variety of product, they group their activities on the basis of product. And this type of grouping or making departments is known as divisional structure, where departments are created on the basis of products manufactured. Okay, when large organizations, they are producing a lot of products and they are making departments on the basis of product, like cosmetics department, textile department. Now suppose the organization is producing medicines also, they are manufacturing medicines also, shoes and telecommunication. Like this they are having department. Now one thing, the functional structure which was based on the function performed, like planning and then purchase, HR, finance, marketing. So these departments will be there under cosmetic, under textile, under medicine. Okay, so that will be there. But the major division of the department is based on product manufacture. Now what are the advantages? Product specialization, because they are product related departments. Accountability, here you can fix the accountability. If cosmetics department is not doing good, they are not earning profits, you can fix the responsibility, okay, of achievement of target on the departmental head. Now faster decision making, because they have to take decision only related to their own department. Okay, now flexibility is there and expansion and growth. You can, without disturbing the existing departments, you can have one more department of, suppose you are now going to manufacture soaps also, okay, or bakery item, whatever it is. So you can add on more and more departments to it, so it leads to expansion and growth. Now what are the disadvantages? See, product focused development departments are there. Here all the departments are focusing only on their product. They are least concerned, they don't bother about other departments. But the name of the, see, MD is one. Under the MD there are so many departments. So if the other department is not doing good, it is actually affecting the company itself. But they are generally product focused, they don't consider the other departments. More resources required. Okay, now here also we have to have a purchase department, here also, everywhere we have to have separate purchase department, separate marketing department. So more resources are required and conflict is there. Okay, so these are the disadvantage of divisional structure. These two are the structures in organization structure, divisional and functional structure.